Manipulating values. All right, so here we're going to talk about another 4 concepts. We'll talk about strings, let expressions, lists, and partial application. Let's start with strings. So strings in Elm look pretty similar to JavaScript in terms of having quotes around them. One difference is that to combine strings you use ++ instead of plus. Elm's big on being explicit and sort of using different things for different concepts. So you use ++ for strings, and plus is only for addition. So in JavaScript, plus has 2 meanings. It can be used either to add numbers, or it can be used to combine strings. Elm, those are separate. Plus is only for addition. ++ is for combining strings. We can use this ++ back in our pluralize function from earlier, when we had the quantity and the singular and the plural. We can use this to make it so that it's going to display the number in addition to the singular or plural. So instead of just saying leaf or leaves, this version is going to return 5 leaves or 1 leaf. Now this isn't quite right yet because, as I said previously, ++ is for combining 2 strings, but quantity here is actually not a string, it's a number. So this part will work over here when we have a space ++ a string, because those are both strings, but this one will not. So what we do to convert it from an int to a string is we say string.fromInt quantity, and everything else remains the same. So string.fromInt says give me an integer, and I will turn it into a string for you. It's similar to toString in JavaScript, except that Elm has some special purpose functions for converting from different types of values to strings. So there's a string.fromInt, there's a string.fromFloat, there's other ways to convert different values to different types. But in our case, quantity should be an integer, so that we're going to use string.fromInt. Also worth noting that you don't need any parentheses to disambiguate here, because the ++ actually sort of implicitly groups things on either side of it. So everything to the left of this ++ is going to be one expression. Everything to the right of it is going to be another expression. And that's the same. The same is true of this other ++. Everything to the left of it is going to be one expression, and then everything to the right is going to be another. So anytime you see infix operators such as ++, or the normal arithmetic ones like plus, minus, divided by, and such, you can imagine that each of them sort of implicitly creates parentheses around everything to the left and then everything to the right. So this whole thing is one expression that's going to evaluate to a string.